Okay, yep. Been a little bit Outerwilds. Took a short break. So the game concerningly lagged for quite a moment upon boot up, so hopefully that won't be a problem. Guess we'll see. Hi! Everything's working. That's great to hear. Hopefully the game remains working. Okay, I had like a weird hang-up during boot up, so it seems to be fine now, but the touch concerning. Anyway, I think we're gonna try going to one of the other planets today. Not sure which one. I imagine they'll probably be a bit easier to land on, seeing as I won't, well, crash into the sun so much. So what's our plan for today? Where are we going first? Like, I'm not sure which. I'll probably look at the map. I'm currently thinking maybe trying for like, was it like Bramble Hollow? Like, because we had that seed that arrived. We had that seed that arrived on our planet. Dark Bramble, yeah, that was it. I was getting confused with Brittle Hollow. Do you want to just wing it in there or try to find where the scout landed? That's a good point. Presumably if I launched my scout into that spot, I should then get a ping when I get to the planet, right? Hello, Ali. Where was that? Whoa. I just noticed there's like a little cabin here. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. We hope to repair the radio tower in the future. All construction efforts are currently focused on planned museum expansion at the observatory. Serious apologies, except to Slate and Micah, Hornfield's museum curator. Okay. Deep space radio. Interesting. We're planning the important in the DLC. Well, hold on, there's side need repairing. I don't feel this is the safest place to land. Maybe, we don't wedge ourselves in on the side of the cliff. There's yes. Okay. Okay. You might want to find a better spot. A better spot to land? Or a better spot to put the scout. To land, yeah, it wasn't the best spot. It functioned at least. Okay. Yeah, I do find the autopilot is, somewhat useful for, kind of locking in on a location. Ow. Okay, Um, important note, do not accidentally engage the landing camera and then get turned around. I think I slammed into the planet. Okay. Autopilot is good for the boring parts of flying, which is the same for real life, too. Okay. Back on now. Back on course. Oh. I think I may have, I may have wedged the ship a little here. Can we do it this time? Okay. That sure was a landing. Oh, sorry for startling you. I exist once more. Welcome, Ballistic. It's a lot closer this time. Okay. Let's try not to slam into it this time. Okay. Probably through that hole. Slam into it or you're a cow. Oh, I've already slammed into it. Okay. Oh. Oh dear, what? It's a lot bigger on the inside. There's a red light here. There's my scout over there. There's a couple lights. Yes, slowly approach the red light. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Okay. Just like the seed. Attempt 1 ended because she wasn't cowardly. Okay, so there's a big there's a big fish in there. Okay, The one in the museum was a lot smaller. Yeah. One in the museum was a lot smaller. A nice no Mantis is susceptible to anglerfish hunting tactics. I probably should have assumed that going towards the light was a problem, but you know, I didn't think that there would be a giant anglerfish. Yeah, that flew close to Dark Bramble. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I was kinda hoping I could talk to you guys about the the giant anglerfish, but I guess not. Okay. So. The only one who's been to Dark Bramble who'd want to talk about is Feldspar, and he was gone for a while. He played the harmonica. Yeah. Oh. Is the distress speaking coming from inside? Or is that just, coincidence? I don't think it's coincidence. Alright, if you want to, fly to a light and are scared of an angler, remember, you have a scout. That's what scouts are for. That is true. That's just cheating. Let the anglerfish have a chance. It's probably a coincidence. Who'd ever be in distress and dark bramble? Such a fun and whimsical place. Okay. Okay, so that light... That's interesting. Your fellow neighborhood plant. Okay. There's even more. Okay. Oh. Just beacons this way. Very spacious on the inside. Absurdly spacious. There's beacons this way. Is that it? Wait, that looks like it. Okay. Where do I land? What is a landable surface here? Okay. We're gonna call... We're drifting? Okay. Only pleasant noises here. Mantis, you're ominously close to anglers. When you decide to ram into a wall, are you sure it's a good idea? She did not decide to, okay. this fun trust. Isn't her first day flying a ship? Wait, no, it is technically. It technically is. Okay. Okay, this ship is not stable. You don't need a landable surface if there's no gravity, just make sure to align velocity. Okay. That makes sense. Haven't had to do a lot of zero gravity, yeah. Haven't had to do a lot of zero gravity movement. Ooh boy. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communications capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or more probably await rescue. Like, is this message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Which is a little strange considering the spaciness of the game. Yeah. Okay. I should give a motion sickness warning, cause begin flight log, escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Oop. Navigational error, life support error, propulsion error. Multiple collisions have altered pod trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Scanning Stop. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict. Do not exit pod. Ooh. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. Is it possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time? I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps I had more time. Nearly out of time already. And in the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We'll follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. Suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons. Then the decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Oh. And that's the pods. That's the lights I need to follow. Emergency escape hatch. Oh. Oh dear. Oh no. It's a little strange to in space. Wait, you didn't identify the signal. Motion sickness isn't that bad because the crosshairs the game generously provides. Right, I do need to Gotta find, okay. There we go. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communications capacities. Oh yeah, no, right. That was... I am all turned around in here. Okay. Okay, I need to get some more fuel and oxygen. I could try flying down in the ship. Follow the lights. Remember, you can roll its L1 and right stick. Very helpful in zero gravity. Yes. I need to remember I can do that. Oh. What have we here? Is that... Ooh. I don't think they made it. Did I say yet? Twice, yet I did. Very helpful in zero G. Hello, hello, he is coming. To any who comes here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place where we can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, yet the opening is too small for even a single gnome eye to fit through, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems to be able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel, and still so far, is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we'll be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but to try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this is happening. Dearest hope is that the other escape pods are able to reach relative safety. I assume... if I launch a scout into here... okay. It's just another part of the bramble. Okay. But I should be able to follow this signal now. Put that away before I accidentally clear it. Okay. Unable to pinpoint location. That's reassuring. No, they're fine, Mantis. Trust. Into my grave and took photos of enormous derelict note my ship, and 3 no escape pods crashed in our solar system. 3 pods were launched at something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Survivors from escape pod 3 attacked 2 distinct beacons. Okay. Okay, so... That's a lot of lights. You got this. Go into the ominous red light. We believe in you. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So... that side's full of, anglerfish. So if we try a different entrance... Oh. Did you not notice you were just outside? I did notice. I'm just trying to figure out the safest path. Past Anglerfish City. I think I may have, been eaten. Okay. That's a lot of anglerfish. Okay, so backing up brought me outside. I'd still have to traverse back into it to get... How do I get past the anglerfish, though? think I may have as their teeth become visible. Yeah. Anglerfish City is proving difficult to overcome. It sure is. Okay. Those fish could use some lips. There's Riddle Hollow. Giant steep, Kiss the city-sized fish. Did you know new evidence points to T-Rexes having lips? Scary. That is disturbing to imagine. Could try going to Riddle Hollow. It's a different location, and hopefully contains less fish. I think this is a game I once heard being played in a neurodivergent room while I was redoing my maths exam because I failed. Okay. Okay, there's Brittle Hollow. Hey, autopilot, you're not gonna... Oh, it didn't like passing by that, Okay. Well, there's... So know my ship over here. Oh, trees detected. Okay, this is escape pod 1. Oh. Didn't the anglerfish have a weakness? Is there anything anywhere you can get kryptonite? I'm not sure if there is anywhere I can get some kryptonite. let's see, I failed because I didn't take my ADH meds on the day. I'm sorry to hear that. I know where you can get a banana in this game, but I'm unsure it would help. Nukes are the natural weakness of fake anglerfish. Where can you get a nuke in this game, might I ask? Or do you mean ejecting yourself from the ship? That spoils the fun. I wonder if they would... I do wonder if the anglerfish would notice something so small. That means I might have to fly back in there, on foot. Oh dear. No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. Continue calling for them. My gratitude. If that's the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. Okay, I was right to be concerned about the volcanic moon. The flight doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. There are several promising sites below the surface, which we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down from this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Fly back in there on foot. Don't bully Hot Moon. Scan external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict: hospitable. Alert collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Escape pod 3 launching. Escape pod 2 now launching. Escape pod 1. Begin flight. Escape pod 1 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Await departure from vessel. Okay. And there's the platform. That was, honestly, that was almost comical. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was too distracted by the black hole. I forgot about Hot Moon. Use caution, a black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Well, I mean... like, I need to know if there's... Okay. It's down there, all right. Okay, they built something down here. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. This area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Lovely. It's really pretty down here, even if there's a... What is that? I really want to know what that is. Given concern about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone's coming to save us. Now we must save ourselves. I agree we're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. We're here to find it. We need to not merely survive but thrive. This is a wise point, Bloom, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that's what we should do. I think there was a note about saying to the north. We should migrate to the northern glacier. We use gravity crystals to craft a stable path. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Okay. And that's the gravity crystals. Okay. Hot moon, rock moon, ghost moon. These all lived in peace until the hot men attacked. Okay. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No my clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Oh! An entire part of the planet just collapsed. That's not good. It's the hardest part of this tragedy, not knowing who may have been lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt... Melloray. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining and what? Oh. Oh, this place is in a state. Oh no. Well. Well, oh. We popped out to the white hole. Okay. Well, no. Are we not? Where are we? Oh, there's the interloper. It looks to be... Is that like the chunk that just fell off? That might be the chunk that just fell through. Okay. Probably not particularly helpful. 60 seconds of oxygen remaining. Yep. Let's hope that there's some oxygen on this. You Whitehall Station by chance? Whenever you are, please have oxygen. There's oxygen here. We live. Okay. Welcome to Whitehall Station. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. That was absurdly lucky that we found the entrance in time. Okay, welcome to Whitehall Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Okay. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with the corresponding astral body, in this case Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the stations rotate, you can see the alignment happen when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Okay. Pick up Ember Twin Projection Stone. Okay, is this the warp platform? Whoa. Oh, okay. Well, we're back on, Hi, Apothecary! Can I get your autograph? Siren. Warp status charge. Step onto the warp procedure platform to activate the turn warp. Departure time, arrival time. Okay. Nothing else there. Okay. Feldspar's spare jetpack fuel. Oh, thank you, Feldspar. It's going to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. Checked with my little scout. I do too use it. Orin's value. Burnt marshmallow. The scout's integrity reading said this piece of brittle hollow is as stable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, whoever you're reading this note, I'm sure you got bigger problems. Well, thank you. The Hanging City. Okay. I heard a sound. I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear a sound. I was going to ask for yours. I'll sign the chat. Alicia, I'll sign the cherry. The cherry. Gosh, thank you so much. This is a dream come true. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked to successfully recreate warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I know we could do this. Xav, I hope you're reading this. If this can't be correct, Clary, have you seen these readings? If they're accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. Returning to the Whitehall Station, if you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Xav. Okay, so this is where they started finding out that they moved through time. This wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, though it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Okay. Remy and I reviewed the records you sent Poke, and they appear to show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from Whitehall Station. Say, Mantis, what gift could someone give you on Christmas for you to instantly fall in love with them? Asking for a friend. Yeah, a friend. Brittle Hollow Roaring Night. Oh. The thing is, at this point, I would entirely believe the Roaring Night to just pop out of random hallways to come get me. Mantis, have you ever met a really good roommate? What's your free housewarming gift? You'd get them. As for a roommate, yeah. I could like, what would I get a roommate? I'm not sure. Like, if I knew that, if I knew enough about them, I'd probably get them like a box of assorted like cookies, because I typically find you can't go wrong with sweets. But if they have any sort of allergies, I want to avoid something like that. Assume the friend has a job and can buy a really nice gift, yeah. I got nothing on housewarming gifts that aren't food related. Like maybe like a nice warm blanket, if especially if you live in a cold area. Hey, sure. Do you have any allergies? I dress up as a femboy and have it if I had a roommate. So I told Rami these measurements can't be accurate. How can I know my arrival in Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We'd have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Poke, as high as confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate the phenomena at the high energy lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. I don't know, but I'm also curious. Also, do you live in a cold area? I also don't, what a quinky dink, live in a temperate climate. What about you? I will mention, I personally don't live in like a cold area, but it gets pretty cold during the winters. We also get pretty hot during the summers, so we kind of get both though. We get some extremes in both ends. Same 8 degree Fahrenheit on Christmas Day. For me, this is A. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think it's like 25 or like 30 degrees outside currently. 28. It's currently 28 degrees outside for me. An update, poke the Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. I suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree. Interesting. Oh. Okay, so that shows us a location then. Sun's looking pretty angry. Can't go down. Let's see, is there no where I can get a femboy outfit? No reason, just curious. With the F-Foot, Texas, near the equator, I'm in an effing oven. I'm from frickin' Florida. I don't like hurricanes. And buy my outfit from Walmart. Okay, thanks, Mina. Cool. But I hate tornadoes scaring me for no reason. Last one didn't do this. At least y'all have pigs and cowboys. Okay, like the tornado thing is so real though. Like Motts one time when Motts was at school, like there was like a tornado that touched down like the other side of the street. I just completely missed the entire school. I get to pet goats sometime. Aw, you get goats. I suppose, drive like an hour into like the country, I get to see like horses, and I'm not sure if they're llamas or alpacas. One of the two. I'm not sure why we have them. They're pretty far from where they normally are found. I don't even get to live on the beachy area. Darn, you live in suburbia. Motts scared the tornado away. Mayhaps. I should let them know that they scared that tornado away. I think they'd appreciate that. At least there's a bunch of trees where I live. There used to be a lot more trees, like, where like we live, and we unfortunately live in like suburbia. Slowly the trees have reduced until they're just blocking our suburb from the highway. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. Nights the moon circles this planet pure random. It seems to travel as it likes. Compliment to your eyes, how do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show its face. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Imagine there'd be none of us left. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Okay. Let's see. Not even palm trees. Did y'all also get those days where local petting zoo / farm visit your school and you got to ride horses and pet sheep? Ow, that sounds really, really fun. No, I didn't get that. Just normal trees. Oak trees here feel majestic as F. I'm actually not sure what kinds of trees like we have over here. They might be oaks. They're not like your stereotypical thick oak tree. They're pretty thin, if they are oaks. I did, but it was in a different city. Have one in my backyard. Did you get to ride the horse? Genuine, you have a horse. I rode a camel once. Oh, that's pretty cool. My camels are cool as F, though. Camels are so chill. Camels are pretty cool. I've never gone to see one up close, though. Okay. I didn't actually mean to pop back in here, but I guess we're here now. Why am I not hungry? I'm supposed to be writhing in pain. You should probably go get some food. Go get some breakfast. It's like 10:45. Okay, when that's glowing, it might be time to warp. Okay. Well, that's quite the distance for the ship. There's someone nearby. They might be on the other side of the planet, though. Break's over. Bye. Bye, Cherry. Have a great day. Ow. Oh no. I'm gonna fall back in the Oh, I got caught. Hey. Hey, Rybeck. Oh, you launched. That's great. Good job, Hugh. Oh, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, it's Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. The history here, it's great. What are you doing? Here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. The alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you probably heard the others say it right, I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says it's halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've engaged in stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place for best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Heh, that'd be... yeah. Jerry, before you go, do you want some cookies? She's gone. I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. Must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pods. But what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm just so curious. Ways and discovery, I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. Makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth. You know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors. No. I saw a sunless city on Ember Twin. And there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin. That's incredible. A whole city, I had no idea it existed. It's great. They keep the sand out. For me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious. Building an entire settlement underground, sunless city. Wow. That means that there were 2 groups of Nomai, one that lived on Ember Twin, one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. Must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai Rhines can be found on other planets too. Well, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, obviously. That's very... no. Oh, the black hole's fine. It's unfortunate because most exciting stuff is just all below the crust, including the Hanging Sea. It's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. Well, this big dome in the South Pole called Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. What if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here? There's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear if not too much trouble. Sure, we're about to get incinerated though, so see ya. It's really funny being generally aware of the approaching explosion of the sun and just sort of and just kind of keep going. Okay. Learned a lot that time. Quantum Moon. interesting. With pole of Brill Halls covered in snow and ice, there is a unique shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. Nomai were able to warp here from the Whitehall station. First, recreate warp technology. The old settlement. Well, with the crossroads, their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Says you can't get the observatory from the surface. They tried. Okay. Mantis, would you like to turn off time pausing for a more immersive experience? I think, like, the only times time pauses is while reading text and while checking the ship log. I think I'm pretty good on it as such. I almost hit the satellite. That's Upper Twin. Addle Rock. There's Brittle Hollow. There's Dark Bramble. Hey, autopilot. You're not gonna fly me into the sun, are you, autopilot? Very well, then. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's Lovely. Okay. Okay, the hope is that I'm too small for them to notice. Okay, so if I am too small for them to notice, I definitely should not fly in front of them. Could try cast circling the thing, see if there's a better spot to shoot the... Might be a better spot to shoot the, like, scout through. Maybe their weakness is they care too much. Maybe their weakness is that they care too much. That's entirely possible. I'm sorry, was that up? Oh yeah. Okay. From what I saw, you know, briefly, I think this might be like a nest of them. If we get a duplicate signal out there, that might be... That might though just be the other entrance. It's like every entrance is the same Hmm. Oh. Okay. You alright? I mean, I was trying to match velocity with my, ship, and it just sort of left. I just kept falling. I still haven't quite figured out how I'm supposed to get past those guys. Okay, let's get this fixed up. Or not, I guess so. Ow. I'm really at quite a loss for, Dark Bramble. I find it really fascinating. And it's very, concerning to travel around. I just cannot seem to, I cannot seem to make any further progress. Maybe I should try going somewhere else again. Go back to, Brittle Hollow. It's really nice to hear that you're thinking exactly as the developers want you to. Well, that's good to hear. I can't believe how many people just try to brute force stuff. I'm not too surprised to hear that there are a lot of people that would try to brute force stuff. What is that? Like, what is that, though? Is this perhaps the quantum moon? That wouldn't make sense. It's too far away. It's something. Okay, hey, autopilot? Hey, autopilot. Autopilot? We need to work on the autopilot's identification of the sun. Okay, there was there was something that was... Oh, it's the deep space satellite. It's what generates your map. It's only important to the DLC. Okay, that's good to know. I just saw it pop up on the map, so I tried to go there. So this is the deep space satellite then. Interesting. Just try not to crash into it. Think you'll know what will happen to your map. I mean, I'd have to give the developers like serious props if they actually went and made it so that if you hit it, starboard hull damaged. Okay, I'd give them serious props if they actually made it so that your map went away if you crashed into that. Yeah, I figured I'd see things sparking by now. Here it is. Okay, we're back here. Now with a lot more time before everything, that's exactly what happened. Wanna check it out. Maybe another time. I'm gonna try, exploring around here first. that's the eye. Okay, now there's some oxygen here, but not much else. I guess I can't squeeze through that gap. My brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? He sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Okay. I can see the lights, which means the path's somewhere around here. Well, there goes that structure. Okay. Oh boy. It's wild to look at. I'm really happy you aren't forming any crazy theories so far, because a lot of people decide the eye of the universe is in the sun. The entire world is actually a living body and get heartbroken. That's a common theory? I mean, like, my immediate thought would be that the... that's, oh no. Man, that black hole's got some range. Anyway, my immediate thought, while I drift back to Whitehall Station, would be that, well, the signal that comes from the eye is, has at some point traveled through a black hole. You know, that's how it's ended up before the start of the universe. But, like, I don't know that for certain. So I've just sort of been, oh, I need to actually rotate. Yeah, start the rotation again. Well, I guess we have some time. Like, my thought would be that we... And that's basically how the signal at the eye starts. It's traveled through a massive black hole or white hole that then looped back to being before the start of the universe because of how traveling through a black hole white hole warp works. It's actually a very cool theory. Thank you. Fortunately, this is quite frozen. I gotta find a hole in the planet first. Oh yeah, it's a hole. Okay, how much of the pathway is going to be intact? I don't imagine a lot. Yeah, but well, that slingshot didn't go over so hot. I might have taken too much time and that bridge got broken. I think that might be what happened, because I don't think they'd put a jumping puzzle next to a black hole. At least I'd hope they wouldn't. That would seem unnecessarily cruel. Oops. Oops, indeed. Okay. What are you? Hang on. I think I may have bumped into the planet while trying to readjust to that. Was that by chance the Phantom Moon? It looked like another moon. And now it's gone. Oh. There's another... I briefly saw some sort of structure there, and there's another one of those gravity cannons. Okay. I'm getting distracted from why I actually came here, but I mean, I can't not come look at look at a new thing. Okay, another spot to put. Oh, real hollow projection stone. Fascinating. I wonder what that's about. I'm at the shuttle and ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. It's exciting, you're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Rail Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. Okay. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Not sure if there is a safe way to get down there. I mean, has there ever been a safe way to enter a gravity cannon? Southern Observatory. Gasp, the phantom moon. If that was the phantom moon, Crossroads. If that was the phantom moon I briefly saw and then crashed into the planet, that's so funny. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Watch your step. Yeah. Oh, that's a smart idea. Okay. What do we have here? I'm here after watching it wander the skies for so long, about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed on the moon's south pole and make the remainder of my journey on foot. I don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the south pole It's just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though I understand they bear no ill will, the universe is, and we are. I'm ready. Okay. Do you want to try to fly the ship again? I mean, I'd love to try and fly the ship again, but I don't know how to launch it. Because as far as I'm aware, you'd need to be outside to launch it, and I can't get inside before it leaves. Shall I remind you the controls? Yes, please do. Left is launch, middle is warp, right is land. Okay. You know, I think we may have been facing a bad direction. Okay. This looks like you're flying to nowhere. Okay, where are we currently facing? I think we're gonna miss some. I think we're probably gonna miss Giant Steep by a considerable margin. Did you launch towards flat or? Yeah, no, I did not launch towards anything, I kinda forgot you couldn't steer. I think it's the Phantom Moon. It's gone. Fascinating. Okay. Let's just try to launch to stuff. does seem pretty interesting. Yes, I know it doesn't progress the game, but it's fun. You know, I don't think we're going to make it to Timberhearth. It sure does look like we are going to run into the sun. I think the rest of the cannon may have been swallowed by the black hole. Well, I'm not sure I can get back to my ship. I'll see if I can get out of this hole. But, I think most of, the planet may have fallen into the black hole by now. Okay. Well, let's see if this works. Well, we're making progress to somewhere. No. Well, heading towards the Hanging City. Well, not anymore. Well, we were heading towards, the... We were heading towards, the Hanging City. Briefly. You probably don't have much time left before the sun explodes. I forgot to refuel my jetpack. I should go do that. Ow. Where is this? Ow. Ow indeed. Okay. You're making your progress. You're doing great. Thank you. Oh, no, not again. I think I'm gonna fall through that black hole again, though. Okay, well that's that's unfortunate. It is kind of crazy just to see all the debris sticking out of sticking out around the white hole here. At least a good vantage point of the sun. Yeah. Is somewhere. Oh. I don't want to miss that. Ah, there we go. Nice. Nice vantage point. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about the 3 minutes of oxygen. I really want to get to the Southern Observatory, but I keep getting sidetracked. I think I'm gonna give it one more go and then probably stop afterwards. Okay. Well, you were right on track before you fell. Yes. I do want to try and get to that quantum moon. Okay. We're a bit lower than I'd like, but it'll do. Oops. Oop. We're right on track before we fell, and oops is just the story of anytime I've tried to land anywhere on this land anywhere in this game. Okay. Now, hopefully the path won't be broken this time. Or if the path is broken, hopefully I can find the right path round. Okay, okay. I think I can assuredly say that this feels extremely dangerous. Okay. We're under the North Pole, I think. If you do make it, I can show you a shortcut there in case you don't find it. I don't want this to be difficult. Thank you. Oh, great, ghost matter. Okay. It's ghost matter that way. So you made it at the North Pole. Well, I got to a pole. I'll consider that a win. Time to find alien Santa. Do you think Alien Santa will, help out with all the ghost matter? Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too. Like Inanna's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. Single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Don't forget festivals happen every 10 years. Okay. This looks to be like a school room. Like classroom. Formation of the universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone's someday. This is, it's very disturbing that there are people that, well, died here during class. Okay, so that's ghost energy over there. Oh, what's this? Black Hole Forge District, Eye Shrine District, Meltwater District, School District. Okay. This is the School District. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, that takes us up. Okay. And this was Meltwater District. Fascinating. This is kind of like an elevator almost. Oh. Eye Shrine and Black Hole. I mean, I definitely want to see those ones. Eye Shrine, Black Hole. Black Hole might be a bit difficult to get to. Can I even... I'm gonna go with no. Probably not. Gotta be another way up there. I think the most unnerving thing about being here is just occasionally hearing something just completely shatter nearby and not knowing which direction it came from. Okay, some writing over there. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Or everyone dropped dead at once. Oh, that's true. This is pretty scary. I wouldn't want to live here. Yeah. What's the Eye of the Universe? The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempts at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Okay. There's no direct path, but, like, I have a jetpack, so... I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all. That my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds... or might have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great, deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Some discussion about whether or not the, Eye is intelligent. I wonder what killed everyone, because so many of them are just sort of clearly just living like their lives. It's like they all just spontaneously died. That's unnerving. Okay. Theoretically, okay, no. Don't have enough boost to get up. Don't think I can get out through here. How to get up there, though? I assume it's not as simple as just to get here faster. Like, it could be. It could just be a timing problem. The black hole's down. Can't jet up far enough to get a grip on the tower. I suppose we can explore the meltways. That's at least a different location. I'll give you a hint. What do you see up there? There is a teleporter up there. Okay, so we need to find where that We need to find where that teleporter connects to. Okay, that makes sense. Figuring out... Okay, so... Going under that assumption that the teleport is the only entrance point. Okay, so... Hanging City, yeah. Okay, assuming the teleport is the only entrance point, then we would need... Gravity Crystal Workshop. We need to figure out what connects to it. You know, I think that path might be broken. just like a little. Okay. Interesting. This is a map of the crossroads, then. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Hey, Ryback. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? What are you doing out here? Archaeologist, remember? Or the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth Scout right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history, that's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about Brittle Hollow, Nomai, your Hearth, you know, I have some knowledge of them. I mean, maybe I can help. Saw the Hanging City. Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? Hanging City is where the Nomai sailed permanently on Brittle Hollow. It's the most advanced settlement here. That path isn't broken, you just thought you could stand on the bottom of a platform. Any place you know with a bunch of teleporters? Okay, that makes sense. I should probably try, since I now know how the teleporters work, I probably should try to, see if I can, well, use them. Why they chose to build the most advanced helmet so close to, you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something. Okay. How's the sun doing? Bad. The sun is doing bad. It's the gravity cannon. Where was workshop? Okay, we're on the surface. Is that... Can light campfire. That's fun. This is probably around where Rybeck would have landed. Somewhere near here at least. Yeah, I think it's, oh. It was definitely just a trick of the light there. I thought there was a bit of writing in there. Oh, sun time. Oh, my ship. Did my ship get eaten by the black hole? I think it might have. Yep, my ship got eaten by the black hole. The journey to the South Pole has been harrowing. That's about as far as I got in reading that. Speaking of Rybeck Landing, you can find every single Hearthian astronaut's ship. What's cool is they all look different. Oh, that's cool. I suppose that would make sense. They kept working on their space travel. Well, it is. It is past noon. I did not realize how late it was. I do need to stop though. That was fun though. We saw a lot of stuff. We're gonna have to go back to like the twins, try and finagle using the teleporters and see how well that goes. But I hope you enjoyed. You know, thanks for being here. Thank you for the couple of little tips, you know, here and there. What is going to get us past? Like, obviously we'll come back later, but what is going to get us past, you know, the anglerfish, if that's where the vessel is? I'm lagging. Wait. I'm sorry you're lagging there a bit. Okay, I'm back. I mean, I'm going to be signing off though. I hope you do have a great rest of your day. Got some good progress in today, I think. Bye. Hope to see you next time. Hopefully when we come back to Outer Wilds, I can I can figure out how to get I can figure out the teleporters on the other planet. It's nice hearing you had a good time. Happy I was here. Yay. Alright, well, see ya. Have a great rest of your day. I gotta go get some lunch.